Alright, part 36? Maybe? So yeah, another Digimon part. Let's see, do I have any red cases? No, I don't remember what I was doing. I know, it's a very common occurrence. I get it. Bad at my job. Leave her to you, don't let her out of her sight. What the fuck does that mean? No, hang on. Great. Alright, gotta talk to Mirai then. What haven't I done? Was I supposed to let someone go ahead and do something? I don't remember what we were doing. Weren't you going to meet that child? Someone shouldn't leave alone. Hurry to kowloon level 1. Okay. My throat's kind of clogged up. I'm blowing way too many dudes. And, I don't know why it's always when I do Digimon for some reason. But, like, I always get, like, really sick right before. Like, not really sick, but a little bit, where my throat's just like, no more. We don't want to talk anymore. Anyway, here we go. Oh, that's right. I don't have any neutral ones, so I can't do no encounters. Because God for fucking bid, I get no encounters. Oh, wait, yes I can. Oh, I gotta have 5 megas, I guess. I must have 5 megas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that works. Who the fuck am I meeting here? There's no one here. Where, what were you doing? I waited for a while. You didn't show us, so I went on to level 5. Okay, well. Shit. That's rude. That's not what I'm looking at. I really want to go with you. I beg you, please protect Yuko in my place. Where are we even going again? Oh, that's right. Kowloon level 5. Honestly, though, really pointless of them to make me go there. Like, just make... Why wouldn't I meet her at level 4, like, where the actual entrance is? So you gotta get back out. Oh my god, my throat. It's like rejecting Digimon. Alright, I think that sort of helps. I mean, I shouldn't have said that, because now it's not going to. Alright, so that crazy dude that was here is now gone. Meaning now we can do level 4 Firewall. Which is, I think, the same deal as High Security 3. You just gotta have a bunch of Megas or Ultimates or something. I'm trying to remember who we encounter. I think we start encountering Mega Digimon out in the wild here. Which makes it a pretty decent grinding spot. Let me see. I think we're gonna encounter virus types, so should pop him in. That's just a guess. I don't actually know. Alright. Did I need a cutscene for this? Was that, like, vital? You're late. The interchange should be beyond this area, but there's a wall preventing us from going any further. There's no way around it. If we don't do something quickly, we'll lose our quarry again. You want me to calm down? I'm worked up. Me. My father was murdered. Now I'm about to finally get my revenge. Of course I'm worked up. What's wrong with that? You're just worried about me? I didn't ask for your concern. Please don't be worried on my account. You really are a happy-go-lucky person, aren't you? Surrounded by friends and always smiling like a fool. I'm grateful about how you saved me before. Please don't put on this weird act of pretending like we're friends now. I don't know what went on inside my heart, but as far as I know, you and I are not friends. Wow, what a cunt. Even after she was clearly flirting with me. What was that? Anyone who could say that to me could probably be my friend. What kind of flowery logic is that? Are you expecting to win me over with some sappy words? Don't be a tsundere, Yuko. There's enough of them in the world. Huh? Good friend. You're so... I'm at loss for words. Well, there's an acting president, Kamishiro. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Suedo. Surely there's no need for such caution. We all know each other here, no? Oh my, Nick, are you upset? Might it be the situation with Arata that's troubling you? I heard about it from Nick. It's something of Arata. I clicked too fast, I'm sorry. I merely offered him a tiny bit of assistance in helping his wishes come true. Consequently, it also made my wishes come true. On the whole, it was very good for our relationship. That's no answer. What the heck happened to him? Let's just say I assisted him in his evolution. He wanted power, great power at that. But even if such was available, there would be a limit to how much his body could handle. Thus I recommended assimilation with an eater. He accepted my recommendation, assimilated with an eater, and obtained great abilities because of it. Because I know we're in a world where we fight with Digimon, so, I mean, it would be a crazy idea to just give him a strong Digimon. No, instead we had to literally fuse him with a virus. That's cool. Yeah, that works. The eaters prey on data to store information. Erotic can now absorb data and increase his power. His body is slowly being altered so that he can bear it. Appears he's gained some enhancements due to the sudden increase in power, so it's not anything to worry about, so just relax. Yuko, the data from your assimilation with the eater was very helpful. Huh? I'm glad I monitored your status on the sly. When it happened to you, you were completely overtaken, yet here you are. You have no concerns on that point. Adjustments were made and conditions set to clearly prioritize Arata. What's that? Why are you so angry? And at what? He has undergone the evolution he wished for. You would deny him his wishes? As the real world does with its limits and impossibilities? Mr. Suedo, were you aware of Miss Ria's true identity? Did you help her regardless? I noticed that her psyche was something other than human. There's no way but there was no way I had of knowing that she was the Digimon known as Crusadermon. More importantly, her actions have caused me quite a bit of consternation myself. She's attempting to bring about not only the end of the human race, but of the world itself. It's quite out of line with my wishes. It's simple, reckless violence on her part. My vision is to see the evolution of our world, not its destruction. Therefore, I have a proposal for the two of you. Although our final goals may differ at present, our objectives should be aligned. We should therefore consider a partnership with you. The program she is using to control digital waves is a program I originally wrote. Accordingly, it would be a trivial matter for me to render it harmless. However, it would be completely helpless should Crusadermon attack me. So until our objective is met, I'd like to hire you as my bodyguards. What do you say? Nick, a partnership sounds like a good idea for now. Very least he can be reasoned with, at least more than we can reason with Miss Rie, who might bring about the end of the world any moment. That fucking face, Suedo. My, thank you. Well, let's get moving. And then Suedo magically comes into Deus Ex Machina down the wall. Shall we proceed? I know that there's a lot of, like, green quests that will take you to this area. That's the interchange, such incredible density for digital wave behavior to be such a high level. We make it that far, can we stop the flow? Yes, just enter the shadow command directly. All command straps to whatever. I actually do remember the boss of this area, and it's not Crusadermon. They do another one of those, like, switches, where they're just like, you think you know who the boss is going to be, a la Magnamon, but then it turns out to be someone else. Code scan. What does this one say? This is a log of a hacker who passed through long ago, left a message for hackers to come. Darkness lies ahead. If you think you're a great hacker, you need to know not to underestimate what looks like nothing at all. You can use a collection of data. It's easy to forget that the barrage of data sent to Avatar's 5 sins, but this is not the real world. It's something completely different. Okay. I know what it means, but you didn't actually help me. I forget which way. I want to say right. Nope. Incorrect. So the way this works is that each path has a bunch of that shit, and then it'll teleport you down, basically back to the beginning of the level, because they're so fucking helpful. Oh shit, there's a data type. Wasn't expecting that. Also, is that really a Gekomon and a Sukamon down here? We're at fucking... We're past Megas. We're fighting Royal Knights and you're throwing champion level Digimon at me? A little bit not fair. Just kinda... a tiny bit. Also, Sukamon looks weird compared to Platinum Sukamon. Just like after using him for so long. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So I think after this... I think I have a plan for... I'm gonna record something. And I guess I can talk about it here, because this will probably come out later in the week. I'm gonna make a special Sunday video, because I'm so cool. I wanna do a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon, because playing Pokemon Go has made me like want to play Pokemon again. But I want to play with like a twist. Like I want to do like something more than normal, if that makes sense. So I really want to try and do a Nuzlocke run. Oh my god, really? This is happening right now? This is never gonna end. I'm gonna be doing this until the end of time. Not just this game. This Let's Play and this game together forever, always. Good god. No, I want to do a Nuzlocke run. If you don't know what Nuzlocke is, I think it was the first person who did it, but it basically is like unofficial Pokemon hard mode. Like, since Pokemon at its base doesn't really have any it doesn't have any like difficulty modes. I mean, I was talking about this in stream, but like the most you can really do is that you can like set, if you choose like a fire starter in Pokemon Red, like if you choose Charmander, then that's kind of hard mode because the first two gyms are pretty hard, like aren't weak to fire. If you choose grass, then it's kind of easy mode because rock and water are weak to grass. And if you choose water, then it's kind of normal mode. But that's all you can really do, and even that is kind of different. Like, honestly, I think in most of the Pokemon games, easy mode would be picking a fire Pokemon because they're like the hardest to get early game. Like besides Charmander or Cyndaquil or whatever, you can get water Pokemon like pretty immediately when they give you the old route for fishing, or like they sometimes spawn near it. And you can get all sorts of, and grass Pokemon are also available too, but you can never find fire ones until like Arcanine or something. So the way this works is you gotta walk around these things back and forth. I think each different set of holes leads to a different like path. And I think there's like metals and shit that are hidden in those paths. I know I had to come back here and like purposely fall in the holes for some reason. And if you're doing the green quests, ones that your Digimon give you, then sometimes the thing you're looking for they'll send you here will be at the bottom of one of those holes. Yes, I'm certain these wicked traps could only have been set by Crusadermon. Probably in order to buy time. Underhanded as well as malicious from Suedo's personality seems to be showing through. What are you laughing at? You aren't far behind in the personality game. I finally got a glimpse of the real you. That's it, I'll call you Yuko the Black-Hearted. You jerk. Baka. Let me see. More? Are shops in your world the same as in mine? I want to go to an amusement park. That's not a shop. I doubt. I'll guide you once I've done what I need to do. VV, baby. Okay. But yeah, anyway. So Nuzlocke, I believe he was the first to do it, where he set his own set of rules. And the original purpose of Nuzlocke runs was that you would write, or you would inflict hard mode, which basically, there are two big things. One is that every area you can only catch the first Pokemon you see. So if you're on like Route 9, you can only catch whatever the first Pokemon you see. If it's a Rattata, then that's all you're getting. And if you go to Route 10, then you can catch another Pokemon, but it has to be the first one you see again. If you get to a new area and you immediately throw your fishing rod in the water, that counts as like the first one, etc., etc. There are different rules for legendaries and stuff, but I believe most go by no legendaries, which is, to be honest, how I play anyway. But there's different rules like that. So those are the big rules, is that limiting the amount of Pokemon you can catch, sort of like to make it seem like kind of like the show, I guess, where it's like, you know, they only caught so many Pokemon, they weren't just fucking every single one they saw, they fucking chucked Pokeballs at. And more importantly is that if a Pokemon dies in battle, it's dead. Like, it's kind of like a permadeath thing. Obviously, you have to enforce it on yourself, so the idea is you can either release it if you're a cold-blooded killer, or you can just throw them in your PC and never use them again. I've seen different people do different things. But the idea and how it started was, I forget, I looked it up once. It might have been Nuzlocke who did it, or it might have been a bunch of people after Nuzlocke. But they would write, like, webcomics about their Pokemon runs, and they'd, like, write different, like, stories about it. So when a Pokemon died in battle, they'd make, like, a big thing out of it. I know, J Hall, who, I think he makes some comics for College Humor, and Dorkly. And, I know I think he's the one I'm thinking of. I think he wrote one for a while, and, like, if they're successful, they'll write the webcomics through, like, different games. Like, they'll write them for Gold and Silver, they'll write them for Red and Blue, etc. They're pretty good. I highly recommend looking them up if you've got the time. There's some pretty enjoyable comics out there. Some are really way more emotional than others, and some are pretty funny. And they'll play with the story and stuff. They'll make it seem like, you know, when Gary kills someone, or like when Blue hurts someone, that it's like real. Like they show the characters getting into like fights. They always have fun with the Raticate scene, where if you don't know about it, in the original Red, when you fight Blue on the SS and he has Raticate, I think, and then after that you don't see him again, or you don't see him using his Raticate again, and a lot of people speculated that because you were on the SS and he wasn't able to heal his Pokemon after you killed him, and just ended up dying. And then there's another one where that's also the reason why he's in the Pokemon Tower at the in Lavender Town, because he's burying his fucking Raticate. and you're the monster who murdered it. So a lot of webcomics comics have played with that. The point is, there's a bunch of other restrictions too, like, I know specifically for Gold, there's restrictions about only being able to, like, make so many Pokeballs with Kurt. There's other things, but it's like, there's a bunch of different rules, and I think it's really, really a cool idea. So, I've tried doing it on my own, and, in Gold and Silver, and I just kind of got bored. And I'm not sure if it was bored because of the Nuzlocke part, or if it was bored because, I just got bored playing through. So, I think if I did a Let's Play of it, it would raise the stakes, so to speak. Like, to have an audience doing, like, watching, it would be more of like, oh, I better not fuck up. So, I don't know. I'm very open to the idea. I think I'll do a test part, probably after this, and, see how it goes over. If people like it, I'll continue it. If not, then, you know, oh well. I just, again, seems like really cool. I have to look up, because there's a bunch of different rule sets. I'd have to look up which ones I'd want to follow. To me, I thought of a good rule. I don't know if it's been, I don't know if other people have used it before, but I thought of, you can't catch the same Pokemon twice. So like, if, say I caught a Rattata on Route 9, if I get to Route 10 and the first Pokemon I see is Rattata, that just means I don't get to catch a Pokemon in that area. That appeals to me. The idea of, like, permanence. I believe there's a pattern here. Yeah. But yeah, I like the idea of, like, so that way if that Rattata did die, it's like, no more fucking Rattatas. Like, what are you gonna do? So, I want to play around with that. I'd want to do it in one of the older games. I don't know if I would do it in, I think I would have to do it in, like, Fire Red or Leaf Green, because I already have a playthrough of Gold and Silver. I don't want to do two of those back to back. Even though it is the randomizer, it's still, like, you know, it is Gold and Silver. And it's like, it's weird, because the newer the game you do it in, the more, how do I put it? The newer games give you a lot more, like, resources than the older ones. So, if the game was newer, then there's, like, it's kind of like more free Pokemon and stuff like that. There's more, like, ways to get Pokemon. There's more ways to, like, grind and stuff. I don't know. It's just kind of, it's just, I don't know. I'd want to do it. I'd want to do an old one. I don't know what the max I'd be willing to go forward in. Basically, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do it in Fire Red, but the only real option would be Fire Red or, like, Ruby and Sapphire, or Emerald, I guess, because that'd probably be the better version for that. But yeah, just an idea I've been tossing around. So this is me. I've talked about this before, but during my Let's Plays, I plan other Let's Plays. So this is me, like, talking it out for myself. Oh wow, a 3-person combo on someone who's almost dead. It's not a waste at all. But yeah, so this is me sort of going over with the idea in my head. And I think I'm going to do it. So, may or may not be out by the time you watch this. So, again, I really like the idea of, like, higher stakes. I've always loved that. Like, I like XCOM, and I like XCOM specifically because the idea of characters dying means, like, you need to be way more fucking careful. Fuck me. Ugh. Means you need to be way more careful. Ooh, I don't know that. I don't like this. Let's go with this one. So, like, permadeath is like it really appeals to me. I like the idea of it. And it's the same reason I'm, like, such a big fan of Dead Space 2, because they have the hardcore mode. I can't really help here. Dead Space 2 has the hardcore mode where you only get 3 saves, and if you die, it's just like, that's just game over. And that makes the game so much better in my opinion, because, like, things that you, like, I've played that game a bunch of times, so, like, certain points where I'm like, oh, you know, that's not really scary anymore, whatever. Now things are scary again, because, you know, the idea that, like, when you hear an enemy, like, if you've played the game before, you're just like, oh, that's this enemy, whatever. You just, oh, fuck me. Oh! That's what happens when I don't pay attention. But, like, when you've played the game before, you just hear an enemy, it's like, oh, it's one of those, whatever. Like, if I die, then I just reset the checkpoint. But if you're playing through and you all of a sudden just like, if I get hit with that, I have to start the whole fucking game over. The fear returns. And I like that, like, extra edge to games I've played a bunch of. So, like, I think doing, like, a real Nuzlocke run, like one, like sticking with it would be pretty cool. I would ask for thoughts and like say if that's something you guys would want me to do, but again, I'm probably going to do it anyway. And then you guys have already seen it and you can be like, wow, that was great. We're hearing about how he planned it. But yeah, no, the big things I want to do are, I want to do one Pokemon per area and no repeat Pokemon. So that'll probably be, that could be a blessing or a curse, because if I lose a Pokemon and I can't catch another one, I might like end up running out of Pokemon and get like a flat out game over, which is not something I've really planned for. But it just means you gotta be careful. Another thing is when you're grinding, like you still gotta play by the rules even when you're grinding out like Pokemon, just trying to get levels, so always gotta be careful. Also, all it takes is a critical hit of someone who has a type advantage and you're just fucking done. So the stakes are high, and we've all been there when you're just playing and then all of a sudden you're not really paying attention and then all of a sudden they get a critical hit and your Pokemon dies, you're like, oh whatever, and you send out a different one. That would be devastating in this sort of situation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Fire Red. Means I gotta find, I think I still have a Fire Red ROM, but I gotta find one. If I don't have it, I have to find one, I mean. I mean, ROMs are wrong, don't use them. They're bad. Oh my god, why is the encounter rate so good? I'm running away. Like, where's escape? Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. This is why I can't use auto battle. Because he immediately uses his strongest goddamn attack. I literally, the whole reason I can't use auto battle is because of War Greymon and Black War Greymon. Because they go fucking crazy, like, SP is not a thing, we don't have to worry about anything. Let me see, what else? So I know I want to do the rule where you only catch one. I think I'll do a release thing. Because then, again, stakes are high. So, like, if I actually have to, like, actually releasing the Pokemon would be terrible. Oh, you know what? I remember another rule. I remember that you have to name them. You have to name your Pokemon because it, like, makes you get attached to them so that when they die, it's so much worse. I forgot about that. That is a huge part of it. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I would actually release them. I think I'd make a special, like, PC, like, storage slot where it's just, like, dead Pokemon. Or, like, the graveyard. So that way you can go back and look at your Pokemon and what level they got and stuff. Because there's no way to, like, if you release them, then they're gone. There's no way to track them. Kind of like the memorial thing in Dead Space, or not Dead Space, in XCOM. I know there's like 10 rules you can play through. I really gotta look it up again. Ugh. Okay, I gotta heal War Greymon because fighting like 8 things is just decimated his SP. That should be enough. Let me take a sip. So other than talking about Pokemon, I was gonna say I've been sort of following the Digimon Tri dub, and it looks like everyone has been confirmed, or either confirmed or denied as returning, except for the voice of Ty and the voice of Matt. Joshua Seth is tied. I forget who the voice of Matt is. But it's really weird to me because Joshua Seth has said over and over he would gladly come back and voice. And they also kind of just dropped him for some reason. I forget exactly how it went, but he talked about it in an AMA on r/Digimon a while ago, like years ago. That they just stopped contacting him one day for the dubbing and stuff. But they also... I find it hard to believe they wouldn't be able to get Matt's voice actor back, because not only did he do Matt, he did the main character Takuya in Season 4. So, I mean, he's kind of got a rich Digimon history. I don't know, I guess it's like a where are they now sort of thing with Digimon, so... hard to explain. I'll bet there's another fucking black hole next to this thing. Memory up. Okay, that was important. I'm glad I like risked it all. Okay. There is this next area sucks because there's shit everywhere. There's a thing here. I gotta look at it. Because, there's like 3 of them in a row. I forget exactly how it works. Looks like a log. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you think you're a great hacker, and you won't hesitate to go anywhere place you thought were dangerous. Hackers aren't way off limits path or a secret door. Those restrictions don't apply to us. No one can tell a hacker what to do. Even whether to go ahead or turn back, it's something you should decide for yourself, and don't forget, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Did not help me. I think they're both bad, something like that. I forget how this one works. Okay. So that's bad. I think if I try and go around the other way, it's also bad. Just don't encounter anything. Yeah, again, they definitely upped the encounter rate down there. Not dealing with it. Not dealing with them. Oh my god. Like it the first time I try to escape, they say escape not available. I like it better in games where the more often you try to escape, like the more it fails. If I'm trying to escape for the first time and ever, don't do this to me. Don't give me the, oh, we can't do, oh, you couldn't escape. Just fucking let me go. I don't want to fight. This is not a good game mechanic. If someone wants to run away, then punish them by let them being underleveled for a boss. Don't punish them by being like, no, you have to fight this like 100th fight in a row. It's one of my hugest pet peeves about games is when they say you can't, like when they pull the cannot escape thing. Like especially when it's just like a random battle. For bosses, obviously you shouldn't be able to escape, but like shit like this, I'm like, no, just let me goddamn go. It's not fair. Yeah, what's another game that does it this way? I think Digimon World 2 is sort of like this, where it's like you'll try and escape and they'll just be like, oh, you didn't make it. And it's like, fuck you. All of your battles take 10 minutes. That's the hugest reason why I stopped doing Digimon World 2, and why I don't understand why people are so excited for me to keep doing it. That donation goal was met. It's like you think you want this, but you don't. I am not Blizzard. I'm not saying like, oh, you don't want legacy servers. I'm flat out saying like I stopped it for a reason. All of you agreed at the time. Oh, good thing he stopped. Like at the time, Digimon was getting like 50 views a video, which for a Digimon video, for like 4 years, like the whole 4 years I've been doing this, Digimon usually passes over 100. So for that to happen, people didn't fucking want to watch anymore. I wasn't doing anything, just wandering around. So, no is the answer. Where did this put me? Where am I? Okay. That could have been worse. So watch this. That's there. Now I'm gonna try and go this way. Yep. It's a trap. It's one big giant trap. Please, no. Oh my god, thank you. Alright, so the way to go is this way. Okay, I got really scared. Was like, did I fall down again? God, why? Also, that's weird. That's a weird attack. I'm uncomfortable with it. I'm uncomfortable with an anthropomorphic rabbit making its hands turn into like fucking axes. It's weird. I don't like it. Also, I think there's not really that many virus types except for the champions. The rest are all data types. I might as well switch to Black Program. It'll probably be a lot faster. Just thinking ahead. What else? I've been playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations, which was like the one that came between 2 and 3. It is it's an okay game. Like the story is not good at all. Like it's non-existent. The whole reason I like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 is that they make the fights pretty crazy. And it basically goes from the start of Shippuden all the way up to the Pain fight, which is huge. And the story's good all the time. It's sort of open world, like half, like quasi-open world. And again, I like it for that, but 3 is not open world. It's all menu-based. Not a big fan. Alright. So I definitely have to save before this one, because I remember dying at this one, I think. I don't remember what type it is. I want to say it's data, but it might be vaccine. Let me see. Can Digivolve you yet? I can. Cool. Alright. We have another sexualized flower. Good. Okay. You don't know anything though. So, oh, you're a data type. That's actually helpful. I thought it would be another virus. But now I only have one virus type, so that's good. Great. Let's see what else. Mayor Jim, are you Adamon? Okay, so you need to get a couple, like 9 more levels. And then, no Waymon. Let me see what I want to do here. I need a data type if it's vaccine. I can get rid of No Rule 34 for now, because she's not going to help. Operating under the assumption it's a data type, I should go in with... that. Though I could be messed up here. This could go badly for me. Alright. Save. Please, please. Let it be an easy fight. That's all I ask. Okay. Woo, we finally made it. That's the interchange. I've been waiting, human child. It's Craniummon. Digimon with huge spear. As this Crusadermon predicted, thanks to being for you humans for so long, I am Craniummon, or Craniummon. I have sworn fealty to King Draciel, Yggdrasil. Shall not pass. Where is Mr. A? Where is Crusadermon? I need not respond. You are all to perish here. If I may, there's something I'd like to ask. Do you mind? Mr. Suedo. Suedo, the human who assisted Crusadermon, the one who failed to catch on as he betrayed his own kind. How pitiful. The facts are a little different than that. Well, we can quibble over trivialities later. Let me ask Craniummon is, do you share Crusadermon's desire to see your physical world destroyed? Yggdrasil's will is the destruction of the human world. I do not intend to reap the lives of other organisms. I see, I see. Then might I request your assistance? What do you mean? I would like to prompt humanity's evolution. With all of our species from our pitiful, wretched existence to a form that we can appreciate the utterly beautiful world that we will soon be. Once that occurs, mankind can then live side by side with you, Digimon, without any issue, I should think. What do you think? It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to aid in the evolution of a species. There's no grander chance for an intelligent life form than this. You'd surely like to help, yes? I cannot comprehend this. You speak nonsense. I have no answer for you. No matter what you request, to help you would be to help the humans. That would be the same as betraying King Draciel's order. You ask the impossible of me. What's this blind obedience? How foolish. How dare you? You would mock my fealty? You've given up all thought and lack your own sense of will. And that is beyond deplorable. You would halt the gears of a turning world. This is getting dangerously close to religious arguments. Curse you, you go too far. It is a pride and honor to owe fealty to King Draciel. Mocking that is unforgivable. With my clemio soiles, I shall crush you and your nonsensical words. My, I see I've angered you. I apologize. Well then, I'll leave the rest up to you two. What? I am particularly ill-suited to roughhousing. Oh dear, is he coming? Dun dun. Okay. I still don't know what type he is. Now I do. He's a vaccine type. Perfect. Great. Grand. Glad I did bring no Waymon though, so that works. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Hopefully Gaiamon decides to use like attack boost all the time and just like helps me out. Okay. Doing a surprisingly low amount of damage to Metal Digimon. It seems to be the glass canniest. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? Full Moon Meteor Impact. Let's get a look at how much HP it has. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Let's do an attack charge before we do anything. Try and make this more bearable. He's using all Earth attacks. Let's just do River of Power. Oh, good, it does extra damage. It looks. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what water does to Earth. Great, that's not helpful at all. These two are useless. This is just the worst. Okay. Guess I should focus on beefing Rex up. Okay. I like this. Thank you. Acceleration boost. Who's gonna be my healer? It's gonna have to be one of them. Waltz End. Oh good. And you get another attack after this. God damn it. I hate this. I hate it. So he's helpless. What does that mean? Does that mean I just have to survive that attack? Alright. I don't know what to do here. Technical difficulties. Oh, whoops. Oh, things happened. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, yeah, whoops. Alright, now where were we? Whoops. Speed charge, Rex. Now that I know I can't really rely on the other two, I might as well have them in support roles. Beefing defense and all that. Beefy. Kowloon, please use attack boost. No, that didn't help at all. No, that is the... God damn it. I don't know if attack break field works on them. It might. Feel like he might be one of the boss that's immune to it. No, okay. Well, that does help then. To use speed charge. He's about to use the waltz move right now. No, he's not. Okay. Let's make sure their HP's up and their defense is up. I think because Rex can survive it if he's at full health, but I don't know if he can survive it on like a little bit of health like now. Okay, that's slight ding. Need to make sure they're all healed. Trying to figure out when he's going to use it. That would help. Need to use an HP spray. Make sure we're all good. Again, Kowloon, thanks. You're a real pal. You're really going the distance today. Okay. So that should help. Shit, I'm not at full health. I don't know when he's going to use it. It's too hard to figure out. Okay. Let's do... spray again. There it is. Okay. We all survived this time. We were all ready for it. So he's gonna get another move before I get a chance to acceleration boost. Unless it like moves it up. Let me see. No, it'll be right after he moves. So I think he'll still be helpless. Which is just bad timing, really. But I could try it. I could see what the difference is. If it does any extra damage at all. Well, his defense is down, so that helps. No. I think having it, oh, now he used the check charge. Fuck you. I think having, what do you call it? If I had used that before, it would have been a lot more beneficial. But I guess that's the strategy here. Just keep everyone nice and healthy with HP. Let's see. Do I have a boost item I can use? Crit boost would be great. Okay. Just boost everything. Regular attack. Did that affect things? Oh, he's still helpless for a little bit. I could have acceleration boosted. Okay. Now I know. Man, that speed charge is not helping as much as it should. Okay, oh, did that time. Alright. Acceleration boost. I think he's gonna go back to normal. That looks like that's his healing move. What did it do? He's impervious to damage? That doesn't help me. I wonder if is it like a stone skin type thing where it's like I have to deal a certain amount of damage to him? Knowing he wouldn't fall asleep, I did that. Okay. Okay, what do I do here? Just more charging up, I guess. If I keep boosting Rex, things will go my way. That's what they cause again? That's not fair. Ah, fuck. What do I do? Just acceleration boost again? I don't think it stacks. Fuck, what do I do here? You know, he has an attack down move, I just haven't been using it. Just keep boosting speed, I guess. Gotta boost everything. Regain balance. Does that mean his Breath of the Gods is gone? It is. Okay. So even if he's not like even if his defense isn't down anymore, this will still be helpful for me. I mean, if he wasn't a vaccine type, I could pull out the other two, or the two new ones, and get some good XP from this, but it doesn't really seem worth it, to be honest. Try boost crit again, if I can. Might have to heal his SP soon. Yeah, that did a good amount. Crit's gone. Or no, that was the acceleration boost gone. I can do this, alright. If you start off a little bit better, then it's not as like devastatingly a big loss as it was before. I can deal with this. Also, that wasn't a critical attack, so I guess he just has like a really big attack boost right now. He's riding a really big attack high right now. Oh yeah, it's so great. I hate that I have to take these fights seriously. Either I need to do some grinding at some point, or I don't know what. I don't think I need another acceleration boost, but I could be proven wrong very quickly. There we go. Oh, thank God. Glad it's over. When he gave me a memory up DX, nice. Okay. To think I could lose and to be beaten so soundly. My heart was rife with confusion and doubts. I feared that these things, mere slivers through they were, could not be misgivings about King Dressiel or Duffmon and his companions, but indeed they were. That was my true weakness. You should have said something about it earlier. This is something to take joy in, Craniummon. Possessing weaknesses, harboring doubts show that you do have your own free will, more clearly than anything else. That is an unmistakable change. I can positively affirm that. For what a hateful yet strongly delightful existence you humans have. You're beyond my comprehension. So Craniummon is just done. You actually beat him. Like, he doesn't just, like, run away. Oh my, he disappeared. How sad and how futile. Your words are brazen. You planned to go for it. You planned for it to go this way, didn't you? I won't dispute it. The facts are the facts. Regardless, sad necessities are still sad. Suedo uses elite hacking skills, typing at, like, 6 words per minute. Well, we've cut up the supply. X1 should begin to lose power. Mr. Suedo, you were also involved in my father's death. If so, then I have to. Your father's death was a tragedy. Your father's vision for Eden was truly wonderful. He was one of the very few men I have ever held real respect for. I still regret I was unable to halt Crusadermon's rampage. I also know the pain of losing a family member. Crusadermon said that Eden, my father, built is what brought ruin to the digital world. She said that to my father, and his children were guilty of sin. And that we shall reap what we have sown in the form of humanity's destruction. Is that really true? You must know the truth of what happened. Please desist. It is enough that only Arata should recover his sad memories, and yet, if my vision is ever to be realized, all humans will be freed from sadness. Myself, you, those you hold dear, and Arata as well, of course. I must drive out grief from this world. All grief, all cause of grief, and all possibilities for grief gone for good. Humanity and the world itself will evolve, guided by my own hands. That's crazy. You must be insane. There's no way that's possible. You're right. It's not possible. Now. That is also a sad fact. Until we meet again, as I'm sure we will. Suedo becomes ever increasingly confusing. The end of grief, the evolution of humanity, those things simply aren't possible. Nothing but a bratty child. He didn't seem like he was murmuring pipe dreams, or like he was insane. I can't understand him. Join the club. I still will stand by that Suedo is a great villain, even though some of the story aspects in this game kind of fall short. See, nice work. You might have stopped the digital waste supply at XMOM, given the sheer data volume. We're not liable for big factor right away. For now, we'll have to wait and see. I must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and Nick. Sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. I was stuck thinking about Miss Rie. I wasn't in the right headspace. You know what we meant. You know when we met when I said all that. You don't know what I'm talking about? Then never mind. Just said never mind. Just forget it. God. There's something else, Nick. I said to forget it, didn't I? Then I'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer, hacking or a crowbar? So you've forgotten then. Alright then, no problem. I must be going then. Goodbye once more. It seems as if Yuko Kamishiro has changed somehow. Something happened? Oh, you summoned her Yuko the Black-Hearted version. Perhaps it's her doppelganger or something. No, if that were the case, she couldn't talk to us. Doppelgangers can't open their mouths. That's not true. Naruto's shadow clones talk all the time. But my next guess would be biolocation. She created a copy of herself through force of will. But why? To what end? Fascinating. It might be expression of her persona. Everyone knows that she grew wearing several different masks. The daughter of... Oh my god, stop. I don't care. I don't care. It's over. Alright. Let's check my messages. Nothing. You're great. Really? We should really... What you should really have are friends from the parallel world. Great. Before I forget, and I will forget, let's go to, Shibuya records. Pick up that Panic Barrier DX. That'll come in handy when we're fighting Eaters. For that sweet, sweet neutral damage. Where is it again? Shibuya. I'm trying to remember where tower records are. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of this part. Goddamn, this game. I'm just feeling very bored. You know what I think I need to do? I think I need to do a stream where I grind out my characters a little bit more, get them like slightly stronger than normal. And alright, he's around here somewhere. And that'll make things a lot easier for me. There he is. His present is my character song. VV Victor, whatever. Just give me the fucking item. Go away. So yeah, I think I need to do a stream where I pick up some of the extra quests, some of the other stuff, and just make my time a little bit easier. Level up, D-level, stuff like that. Like when I did 7.5, I think I need to do a 36.5. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.